Icy spray stings the air as a massive wall of dark, churning indigo water rises into the night, making the world feel impossibly vast and indifferent. Rising and falling against these waves is a vessel unlike any other, a towering, magnificent ship forged of glowing, translucent white crystal. This is the Zohar's ancient image of the human soul, cast out into the physical world to begin its long journey home. Out here in the Great Sea, the sheer scale of the darkness can be disorienting, making every swell feel like a threat to the ship's survival. But we are the captains of this vessel, and while the ocean is deep and intimidating, it is the only path forward. To understand how the soul survives this journey, we have to look at the ship's construction, a hull built from what the Zohar calls heavenly wood. This finds its physical counterpart in ancient agarwood, a tree that produces precious resin only when it suffers a deep internal injury. The wood transforms. It heals by becoming something denser, more resilient, and far more valuable than the mundane material it started as. The Zohar suggests the soul follows this same biological law as it descends into the trials of the earthly realm. Every struggle on the water adds another layer of resin to the hull, turning the ship into something stronger than it was when it first left the harbor. Then the great wind strikes. The sky twists into a violent storm of charcoal and violet, testing the ship's limits. Waves slam into the hull with terrifying force, yet the crystal vessel doesn't shatter. It pulses with a blinding, resilient light at every point of impact. On the deck, the crew, our physical senses and anxious daily minds, reacts to the global and personal chaos with growing panic. They scramble across the wood and pull frantically at the rigging, trying to solve a spiritual crisis with desperate physical effort. But no amount of rowing can stabilize a ship when the storm is designed to wake the person at the wheel. Amidst the noise, the captain, the highest spark of the soul, steps forward into the spray with complete silence and focus. As the captain grips the ornate golden wheel, the ship begins to respond to the steady direction of a single focused will. The captain ignores the immediate crash of the waves, looking past the dark horizon for a light that doesn't belong to this world. High above the swirling clouds, the sky parts to reveal the North Star, an unchanging divine compass for the spirit. This is the trim tab of the soul. By locking on to this fixed truth, the captain makes a microscopic adjustment to their intent, which slowly turns the massive rudder and shifts the course of the entire vessel. As the ship aligns with its true north, the chaotic winds begin to lose their grip, and the horizon finally stabilizes. The water was never an enemy trying to sink the vessel. This great sea of action is the school where the soul learns the art of navigation. The storm exists to prove that the ship you were given is unbreakable. The charcoal clouds dissolve, leaving the ocean as a perfectly still, mirror-like expanse of silver water under a clear sky. On the horizon, the King's Harbor rises, a luminous city of light marking the soul's return to its infinite source. The glowing crystal ship sails effortlessly into the harbor, its journey through the waves complete. The sea was made for the ship, and you were born to reach the harbor. If you want to keep exploring the hidden stories of the Zohar with us, make sure to subscribe to the channel.